Lose it. Lose the fat stories. I'll tell you my secret. I ate McDonald's on Sunday when I was wildly hungover. 2 cheeseburgers, large fries and 10-piece nuggets. A few weeks ago, at my best friend's wedding I ate all the wedding food, drank a ton, and ordered cheesy bread when I got back to my hotel. It was delicious. Sometimes a whole week goes by where I don't exercise once. I order in sushi. And pizza. I've made pasta. And garlic bread. I haven't cut out a single thing in my diet. Bread, booze, pasta, cheese, you name it. And I've still lost 25 pounds and counting. Because guess what, it took me 34 years on this planet to realize. Sustainable weight loss needs to be just that, sustainable. It can't be a fad, a diet, a lose 20 pounds in a month guarantee. Sure, those will work for a little bit. But unless you plan on living your life with cravings and feeling like you're missing out, those aren't for you. I follow Chico. I track my calories every day. I exercise but not in excess, and I don't eat back my calories burned. If I want wine, I build it into my day. If I want pizza, I build it in. Some days I go over, and that's okay. Some weeks are not as perfect as I would have wanted. And that's okay too. I haven't lost the weight as fast as some people, but that doesn't matter because it's working for me. I have a day or week where I go over and the next day I get back on track. I know I'll lose the next 15 because I finally am following something that doesn't make me feel deprived and that I know I can manage for the rest of my life. It's all about balance, and for the first time I don't feel like I'm on a restrictive diet. Please, don't stop until you find that. Don't give in to the gimmicks and false promised. It might take a bit longer and not look 100% how you think it should, but it's awesome. Video gaming helped me lose weight. It all started in April of 2019. My job at the time was on the second floor and the elevator was out. I let out a sigh and slowly made my way up the stairs. This quite the challenge for a 10-year smoker who weighed 294 pounds. By the time I got to the door I was already sweating and panting. It was then that I realized that I was tired of being overweight. That day I threw out all of my nicotine products, downloaded MyFitnessPal, and stopped going to fast food restaurants. I began to count my calories, fast intermittently, and take the stairs wherever I went, but I never actually worked out. Working out was always difficult for me, mainly because I get bored easily. Enter Ring Fit Adventure. Ring Fit Adventure is an RPG workout game for the Nintendo Switch. It uses a leg strap and plastic ring in which you attach the controllers to in order for your movements to be inputted into the game. Now, when I first saw this game, I thought it was just another Nintendo gimmick like Wii Fitness or Wii Sports. Boy, was I wrong? Now Ring Fit didn't come into play until the end of December or 2019. At this point I had already lost 60 pounds at the time I was a streamer for Mixer, RIP, and I decided it would be a fun idea to stream the game and see if it would help me lose weight. Streaming the game was a great motivator for me, considering that the game makes you break a sweat. Here's a clip of me during my first workout. It was not, but I kept at it. I streamed the game almost every other day and kept pushing myself further and further. The game calculates the total amount of time you are exercising by how much your movement you are imputing. Here's me pushing myself to a full hour. While the game is difficult, it is by no means not fun or entertaining. There is a mechanic in the game where you make smoothies to give yourself buffs and jamming out while making them. There are bosses that have powerful attacks that you have to put up a beefy defense, and sometimes the ring con has a mind of its own. It also helps when you have a dog who loves to encourage you along the way. In 3 months of me streaming and playing I had lost 30 pounds. I wanted to continue pushing myself, but the pandemic hit and just kind of screwed everything up, as I'm sure a lot of you know. On top of that, Mixer shut down and I had to move my streaming over to Twitch. I fortunately kept my health up and was able to hit my goal weight of 194 pounds by my birthday on 5/15. Currently I am back to streaming Ring Fit Adventure on Twitch every Wednesday, and I am now sitting at 185 pounds and I have set my new goal to 165 pounds. Not only is this game helping me lose weight, but it is also motivating me to work out outside of the game. I have been thrilling running as much as I can and lifting weights at home. It's also a great tool to show yourself how much you have grown. The game will tell you how many times you have done an exercise. Who would have thought that a game would help me with my weight loss journey? I like looking back onto this clip of me doing overhead squats for the first time compared to this clip of me doing them with ease last month. If you are going through a stressful few week, buy some frozen dinners to prevent yourself from going out and buying fast food. It saves money, but also saves the extra calories you may potentially get from ordering fast food. You can meal prep, but this method was the path of least resistance for me. I learned this from one of my friends when I was going through a stressful time in undergrad. Now in grad school, the next 2 weeks are going to be hell for me. My exercise hit a stop and I did not want my progress to be for nothing these past couple of months. So, I'm employing a method I haven't used in a while. I'm using store-bought frozen meals like Hot Pockets and chicken pot pies. I know their calories from the box and it will help me track how much calories I am eating. It is something I do for short term because for me, this is not healthy long term. Anyways, thought you all could use this idea if you were under an extreme time crunch. How washing my face helped me lose weight and keep it off. To preface this, no, unfortunately there is not a magical face wash that sheds the pounds. My whole life I have gone through weight loss cycles. The ingredient that is always lacking when I start to gain weight back is discipline. Mid last year I was my heaviest and decided I needed to change, and wondered how to change my lifestyle and stick with it. Instead of starting with my eating habits, I decided to add discipline into other easier aspects of my life that would also benefit me before I tackle the hard stuff, aka food consumption. I vowed that every single night, no matter what, I had to do a face wash routine. On vacation? Face wash. Sick day? Face wash. Home from the bar at 4 a.m.? Face wash. I did not make any exceptions for myself. Crying? Face wash. Since then I had lost 20 pounds in 3 months. 5'1", female, and maintained my weight longer than I ever have before. In the last 2 months I've gained back 5 pounds and my face looks a mess, and you know why? Because I made way too many recent exceptions to my nightly face routine. That dissolved my discipline practice. So, you know what I did tonight and I'm going to continue doing tomorrow and the next day and the next? Wash my face. Please like and subscribe. And tap the notification bell icon below to get notified of more Reddit DTS videos. Leave a comment down below or send us your 2-sentence horror stories and short horror stories at our email on the description, to be featured on our upcoming videos. Thank you for your support. This is Reddit Joe Channel, your everyday Reddit.